Good morning, guys. Getting stuff together and now we're gonna head out, and it is a gorgeous day out. Right now it is 24 degrees, but it's supposed to get up to 42 degrees. We're going to go to a town that is much more north than us, as well as on the shore of Lake Michigan. So it's gonna be stunning, especially with this weather.
And I'm bringing the drone.
Alright babe, so where are we going exactly?
I'm not exactly sure where we're going, but we're going to Petoskey area.
Okay. And we've been to Petoskey once.
Yeah, one time. It was after your birthday, I believe.
Yep.
It was May, and it was thawed. So I was running back and forth into the water, scooping up handfuls of dirt, and bringing them back, dumping them on the beach for Eileen to sort through.
It was hilarious.
And
then I sorted and I found a lot.
It was so cold. I don't recommend doing that to anybody.
Many piles of rocks for me to dig through.
And we ended up with hundreds of them.
It was awesome. I still have an entire jar of them. We have like, I think I mixed Petoskey stones and Lake Superior into one jar. First thing we are going to do is probably find something to eat. I don't know if it'll be brunch or lunch. It's only 10 o'clock, so we could go either way, honestly. I just haven't had any coffee today and I'm getting really grumpy and I really need some coffee. So that's something that's on my mind, and then maybe I'll be angry. So we'll let you know.
Is there a word for coffee angry?
Coffee deprived?
Cafe-angry?
No, that's not, it doesn't ring a bell.
Cangry?
That sounds bad.
Stupid?
Yeah, no.
I don't know. Somebody give me a word for coffee deprived angry.
So today is going to be a little bit more low-key, and we're both kind of planning it organically. So I went through at my Yelp app, because if you're a foodie, you definitely have Yelp. And I have everything bookmarked, a bunch of different options depending on what we are in the mood for. So in the area that we're going, I have a bunch of breweries for later on, and then I have tons of different restaurants. So now I just need to go through all of them and figure out which one sounds the best. Jane and I were just discussing how the area that we're driving in right now kind of reminds us of the outskirts of Shenandoah National Park. The hills, the way they look with the trees being covered on them, like blanketed on them, it makes it almost look mountainous, like foothills, which is kind of cool. And then we're getting close to Lake Michigan, so there's a lot of hills because there's a lot of sand buildup from the dunes. It's kind of cool. Right now we're taking a bunch of weird little side streets, kind of meandering back to a different highway. We were on I-75 and now we're going to be on 131 North, which is great because it's our favorite highway. Yes, we have a favorite highway.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the left.
I hope so, Siri. So this place looks really cute already. So it's a Mediterranean grill, so it has heroes, Greek food, that kind of stuff, but like it looks like a little house.
It looks great.
And it's like bright and colorful. I don't know if we go in through the back or the front though. This place is literally adorable. So it's this nice mustard color in here, but it has like a coastal vibe to it. Definitely they have some Greek influences with the artwork and the tables, but it's really cool in here. The prices are phenomenal. So we got a lunch, we both got heroes, french fries, and I got grape leaves for like under $20. So we got original Coney Island style heroes, but they also had like different variations. They had an Italian hero, they had pesto, they had chicken, they had crispy chicken heroes, a cheeseburger and bacon hero. Basically they took all these different types of sandwiches and they just wrapped it into a pita and made all these like unique variations. They also do something called a Greek nacho that has like hero meat, tzatziki sauce, pita chips. It's awesome. I'm really excited about it. We didn't get coffee, we got water. I think we'll go to a coffee shop in Petoskey because we're gonna walk around Petoskey anyway, so we'll get coffee, I think, then. A grape leaf is literally a grape leaf filled with very soft rice that has a buttery feel to it, and then it has like mashed up lamb meat in it, and then it's covered in a lemon glaze. Sometimes they're served hot, sometimes they're served cold. Traditionally they're served cold, and that's what I'm having today. And I had the first bite and I'm obsessed. I think I'd like Dayton to try it.
Try it. It's cold?
Cold.
It's good.
You like it? It's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Overall, we love that restaurant. We would totally go back. But we are inside downtown Petoskey. We just passed a bunch of really cool Victorian style homes that I was too in awe of staring at to capture them to show you guys. It reminds me a ton of Grand Haven and South Haven, which, you know, is saying something about the way that we do our cities that are near Lake Michigan and the lakes in general. They all kind of have a similar vibe, and everyone has a different undertone. This one here, it's like Traverse City on steroids if steroids were all natural, organic, and holistic. And were delivered by small dogs. That place right there, Roast and Toast, we almost went there for brunch today, but decided we wanted lunch. I don't regret my choice, but that place looks really cute. So we were just paying attention to this countertop. It's original to the store that we're in. We're in one of the little shops downtown. These are Petoskey stones, for those of you who don't know what a Michigan stone looks like. And they're only found here in Michigan. They're beautiful. You can't mistake them for anything else.
Hi.
Holy cow. We are snobs, but not that much. It's $95 for one of them. Because it's a crystal beer stein.
It's crystal, yeah. It's a Waterford pint glass.
Wow.
But there, I mean,
The martini glass looks pretty intense.
every one of them is handmade.
Yeah, did they do that recently? Michael? Yeah.
We like to walk around places that have like kitchen gadgets and home decor. It's like one of our things, especially Dana, because he gets a little bit beyond on us. Don't you, babe?
I do.
So, we're at a store that's joined up with the last store that we just walked into. And I like it much better. Ooh. That's stunning. Oh.
The copper one?
Hello, friend. It's blurry,
the
guys,
copper
because that's
one.
my finger tickling it.
The copper one. Right. It's the copper one, right?
Yeah, baby.
Copper.
See, this is what's cool about Petoskey. It's the original, like, beveled, rounded glass showcase windows. The actual shop is sunken down, which is really cool. The shop looks like it's always been this yellow color. Has the original hardware on the doors. When you walk in these buildings, you're walking through pieces of what used to be Petoskey and still is Petoskey. When I was filming that clip, Dana had something he had to bite his tongue on, and I'd like to talk about it a little bit.
That lady was
without
a B.I.
using.
itch.
Yeah, so there was a lady in the first store we walked into. I could tell she kind of gave us this look like, you look like you just hiked. You don't, why are you in this expensive place? You don't know anything, blah, blah, blah. So Dana asked if she had Spieglau. She said, Spieglau? No. Like, really rudely. So then we're like, oh, okay. So he goes, well, they have, Riedel. So he goes over the corner and he goes, yeah, Spieglau's right here. And he was saying that to me, not like throwing it in her face, because we work in retail, so we don't like when people do that. But then she took it that way, even though he was not talking to her. He was talking to me. And then she started being snobby about, like, when I was talking to him, I'm like, oh, look how cool this whiskey glass is. And she goes, that's for scotch. And I'm like, that's cool, because your sticker says whiskey and so does the packaging.
No, she goes, that's for scotch. And Eileen says, well, the sticker says whiskey on it. And she goes, well, it's wrong. It's scotch. She goes, oh, really? The box for it says whiskey on it also. And the lady goes, well. So anyway, that was pretty fun.
Yeah, I just don't understand people who feel like they have to be like that. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, be rude back at her, but she was being rude for no reason. And being snobby and being like, I really need coffee.
It's right here.
Oh. Wow. Shout out to Biker Bushcraft. He is a proclaimed coffee snob. Have you seen that device before?
Coffee siphon.
Coffee siphon, and it looks to be Asian. The pour over I want is this guy here, the 3-cup Chemex. I want that pretty badly. So these water bottles, she was just teaching me about them a little bit. It's for mineral and stone infusion of the water. And each stone has a different purpose, which is just kind of how balancing with rocks goes anyway. But she told me this one's Vitality, this one is Beauty. But they go on all the way down the line here, and it's just really interesting. There's also these wands, and they're called Vita Jewel. And you can keep it in, you said for like 10 or 15 minutes?
Well, you can keep it in forever, but it takes 7 to 10 minutes for the water to be infused.
Infused, okay.
Energy.
And as always, Dana is holding both of our coffees
Every time.
because I'm busy. And this is the candle. We walked in, the first thing Dana said was it smelled good. She has a candle burning right here, which we need to look at the scent of that because it smells delicious.
Big sky.
So Dana was intrigued by this cold brew coffee. You actually mix it in with like mixed drinks, and they have a ton of different flavors here. And then what was the other thing you thought was interesting?
These are bitters.
Oh yeah.
It'd be interesting to try and brew beer with those.
Yeah, it would be. And I'm drooling over this. Like, and also this. Cremini mushroom pesto.
Ooh, yum.
We just went into this really cool Celtic shop that had jewelry and books and music. Really cool, like, wool, chunky sweaters. And this guy showed me this thing, and it was called
Heather gems.
Heather Gems. Heather Gems is where they took, it's made in Scotland. They take a bundle of dried sagebrush, and then they rip all the bark off of them. There's like little twigs in a bundle. They rip all the bark off of it, and then they press it with 80,000 pounds of force. And they press it into a mold, and then they polish it, sand it down, and they put a lacquer on it, and they turn it into jewelry, and it kind of looks like tiger eye,
Yeah.
if you're familiar with that gem. And it's incredible, and I love it. Now I'm in the search for a place to go pee. First came coffee, now comes having to pee.
around here to go see at the moment.
Okay. Well, let's figure it out.